Hey guys, welcome to Judo Highlights, and today we're going to look at the preview for Tashkent Grand Slam 2021. We're going to have a look at some of the top judoka, the top seeds in each category, starting with the lightweights. So Nagayama from Japan, he is competing, and he has some fabulous judo, lots of Ippons, an amazing seoi nage, and here comes a nice little uchimata that he does off the sleeves. Lovely uchimata there. And if you want to see more of this content, guys, make sure to subscribe, like the video. The last one did pretty well, so I think I'm going to make this a continuing series. And here we see against Kim. A wonderful kind of Abe-like seoi nage. Beautiful there. And also in the under 60 kg category, we've got Ladulayev. Sorry, I can't say his name correctly, but he had a great win against Takato at this competition, at the World Championships. And we're going to see that uchimata right now. So he does it off breaking a grip. He kind of breaks a grip off and goes in for the uchimata at the same time. Great score there. So he'll have home advantage going into this competition, being a tournament in Uzbekistan. Someone corrected me in my last video. Uzbekistan is not a European country, it is an Asian country. So I'm sorry about that. And here we have Smetov, who is another favorite. Has a lot of fast, great technique, seoi otoshi, seoi nage. Really fast at getting in there and underneath. He's had some injuries in the last year or so it'll be good to see him get back on the mat. But for me, under 60 kg category, Nagayama gold, 100%. He's that good. Alright, next up we've got the 66 kg category, and An Bol, number 1 seed. An looks like he could be a 60 kg category fighter, but I guess he's just tall and long. Has a nice ochigari. A good seoi nage like most Korean people do. And here he shows this great balance against the Mongolian to stay upright and look for the right opportunity. And also his teammate, Kim Lim-hwan, who has one of the greatest ochigaris I've ever seen. He really jumps in there like a wrestler. Kind of if you follow the UFC, a Yoel Romero-like ochigari. But he's really good at just dropping down on that side, putting all his weight on that side of his opponent. Nice seoi nage here, so I don't think anyone is surprised that the Korean team has great seoi nages, but it's nice to see that paired with an ochigari. And last up in the 66 kg category, we've got the Mongolian, Gambolid, and I don't think it's going to be Korean getting gold in the 66 kg category. I've got Gambolid. I like his judo. I think he's going to give the Koreans some problems. But he has lost to Lim-hwan before, but you never know how the draw is going to go. So it will be interesting. Anyway, 73 kg category now, and another Mongolian, Send Ochur. Sorry about the pronunciation, but another great Mongolian judoka. Beautiful grip and go seoi nage here. But he's got some stiff competition. So here's Fabio Basili, looking to get some more qualification points for the Olympics. Didn't have the best result at the Tel Aviv Grand Slam, so I'm sure he will be hoping to get on the podium this time. And also in the 73 kg category, we have Orujov, and he's definitely my pick to take gold. You don't often see him losing to anyone except for Ono and maybe a few other Japanese judoka, but Orujov, he's definitely the king when the king is not here. Great judo, great counters, a nice osotogari, and he's always good fun to watch. Also, Orujov has a win over Raisu, who was the gold medalist at Tel Aviv. So Raisu is in winning form, but it'll be interesting to see what happens when they meet up again, if they do. But Probably going to pick Orujov. Raisu, I don't know if you can win 2 tournaments in a row, but if you can, it'll be amazing. And with judo like this, it's definitely possible. So the 81 kg category, like usual, it's full of killers, full of really amazing judoka. Here we see wrestle. And wrestle has some really strange techniques. I don't know if they teach this judo in Germany. I don't even know what this technique is called. Is it a kataguruma? I'm not sure. But wrestle, he looks really good. There's also Molai, he's back for more. Boltabayev, Kessi, Nagase. So many great judoka in this bracket. I couldn't include them all. Ivanov, he's another one. But here we see Molai with some recent highlights from Tel Aviv using his fabulous foot sweeps. And he got a silver in the last competition, so you know, maybe building off that win, he would like to get gold this time. Next up here, Boltabayev, he took gold against Molai at the Tel Aviv Grand Slam, so hometown advantage coming off a gold medal win. I think Boltabayev, he's probably the favorite to win this, but not for me. I am going to pick Nagase to win this. I think Nagase is really technical judoka, gives people a lot of problems. He's got wins over Wrestle and Kessi. I haven't seen him fight Boltabayev or Molai, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there, but I think just the way Nagase fights, he'll give Boltabayev lots of problems. He's not going to play the same game with Molai. He's going to stay at a distance. And I think he's got superior foot sweeps, so I really think Nagase is probably going to take gold at this Grand Slam. Lovely Kosotogari here. And one more clip from Nagase, but you know, people need to give Nagase more respect. If you go into Judo Base, have a look at his record. He is a winner. He does not lose very often, so gold for me for Nagase. But Kessi, he's another top competitor. Always finds a way to the podium with his great newaza. You never know, Kessi could always upset someone, and coming off kind of a bad loss in his last tournament, didn't get to the podium. You'd like to see him on there again. Righto, next up, Gwak, who is a 90 kg category competitor from Korea. He has beautiful judo, does it all. Uchimata, Osoto, Tayotoshi, Seoi Nage. Look at this. Ippon of the year for many people there. So he's in the 90 kg category, and so is Bobanov. Bobanov's coming off kind of a terrible performance at Tel Aviv, but hopefully in his home country he will do a lot more judo like this. He just seemed slow at Tel Aviv. He didn't seem on it. Probably trained too hard with Iliadis, I think. And last, in the 90 kg category, we have Silva. And I haven't seen Silva compete in a while, but he's always a good competitor. Likes to get that top grip, going for foot sweeps, and then combine it with an Uchimata or an Ochigari. Really, he does well with this kind of judo. But for the 90s, I'm probably going to go with Bobanov. You know, he had a bad tournament in Tel Aviv. He'll be looking for revenge, and home advantage goes a long way. Anyway, under 100 kg category now, this is Ida from France, who has a huge Ippon Seoi Nage. If you've ever seen him throw Lupitiliani with this, it's quite marvelous to watch, so definitely go and watch that. But in this category, I've only included him. I don't know any of the other judoka in the under 100 kg category, so we're definitely watching to see if there's any newcomers that I should know about, but it looks like the weakest category of the day. It doesn't look like there's any big names, but Ida, for me, on the podium, at least. Right, next up, the big boys, and we've got two big men from Korea, both named Kim, and Kim S. You know, he's the taller of the two, kind of looks for a top grip and a big Haraigoshi, but he does have a nice kataguruma, which is kind of interesting. You don't see heavyweights do kataguruma that often. And here's the other Kim, also a kataguruma. Maybe it's something the big Korean boys are practicing. But he's a bit shorter and kind of utilizes speed and quick grips to get the job done. Here we see a nice drop seoi nage. And I can't describe it, but there's a way the Koreans drop in for their seoi nage. It's the way they pull the gi, the way they create space. It's kind of hard to explain. And next up we've got the Georgian, Matiashvili. And looks like he's had a haircut, because this is the same person. Beautiful seoi otoshi there. And finally Kageura, who we all know as the man who bet Teddy Renier. And here it is here, but Renier, he's not competing, which is unfortunate. I would like to see these two meet again. But because of that, I'm picking Kageura as the winner in the plus 100 kg category. So guys, that's it from me. Let me know in the comments, who do you think is going to win gold in each category? Be good to know, and thanks for subscribing and liking the video. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.